you think about moving right here to Houston, Texas, or even better, Magnolia, Texas, well, today I'm going to take you on a community tour of Audubon, and it is an amazing community, and you're not going to want to miss it. I'm going to take you on a few model home tours, and I'm going to tell you about the amenities, and I'm going to tell you about the schools. So let's go ahead and jump into the first model home tour right now. Okay guys, so I'm in the first model home that I want to show you, and this is on the higher side of the price point here in Audubon of what you have to offer. I'm in Perry Homes, and they have 45, 60, and 70 foot products to offer. Now, if you don't know what that means, if you look at the front of the house, on one side to the other of the lot, that's how wide the lot would be, is 45, 60, and 70. Now, Perry is starting out at the $500,000 range, going up to however high it goes. Audubon has up to $1 million homes. But I'm standing here in the front of the home, and just to show you, this is what you see at the front of the house. These doors, if I had to say so, was about 8 feet tall. They have plenty of windows to offer and to bring in natural light. You're walking in to the right of the home, this would be your office, and I absolutely love these floor to ceiling windows. So much natural light for an office. If you work from home, you know, nobody wants to be in a dark spot. This room does have French doors as well, and just such a beautiful, you know, start to the home. Now, this is what you see when you first walk in the house. You know, these ceilings, these fixtures, everything is just immaculate in this home. But to the right, this hallway takes you down to one of the 2 secondary bedrooms that is in this section of the home. And again, pretty good size room. Window brings in some natural light. This room does sit on the front of the house. I know a lot of people, you know, they have feelings about that. Here is your closet. And guys, I'm 6 foot tall. And as I stand in this room, I don't feel crowded. I don't feel like it's a small room. I feel like it's a pretty good sized room, you know, for kids or for teenagers, whatever the case may be. Now, from this room, we have access to the Jack and Jill bathroom that is connected to the other room. Now, I am pretty sure that this room is about the same size as the other secondary room, but it's still a really good size. And I really like this light fixture. But now this hallway has its own hallway that leads back out to the main hallway, but it also has the laundry room. And this laundry room, pretty good sized laundry room. Has its own storage, has a lot of options of things that you can do in there. Now this brings us back out into the main hallway. And we have this over here, which takes us to another secondary room. Now I want you to know that this section right here, this wouldn't be here. You know, this would probably be a door, but this leads to where the offices of the salespeople are. But it takes you down into another secondary room. Now, if I had to say so, this would be like a mother-in-law suite or a good guest room because of the way that it's laid out. It does have its own closet, pretty good sized closet too. Now, one of my favorite part of this model home is this area, the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. There's so much space in here. Like, if you love to host, if you love to have family over, if you love just to spend time with family, all 22 cousins or whatever it is that you may have, this is a great home for you. There's so much room, so much space sitting here. Well, let's start with the kitchen. Over here, we do have an immaculate kitchen. So many places. A cabinet has bronze handles. I really like this black backsplash. So much space here to be able to cook, to be able to provide, to be able just to spend time with your family. You are, offered this 5-burner stove that is in the cabinet. Also, you have a undermount sink as well, which I didn't really think I would like mine. I just bought a home that had a sink that didn't have a divider in it, and I absolutely love it. And I didn't think I was going to, but my wife told me otherwise. There's a dishwasher, but there's just so much space to store things. You do have your double stacked on top oven with your microwave, a spot for your fridge. Here is your pantry, which they use it to store what looks to be paperwork and floor plans. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you'll be the first to know when I post content. And if you don't know, my name is Matt and I'm a Houston real estate agent, and I get phone calls and text messages from people just like you wanting to move right here to the area. So if that's you and you want a smooth transition, make sure you send me a text, give me a call, or send me an email so that way I can help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas. Now, my favorite part of all this is this. It is the fact that the dining room table sits in the middle of the kitchen and the living room. And I absolutely like that because we host a lot of things at our house, and being able to sit down with family, with friends, with people, and enjoy each other. You don't have to go to a separate room. You don't have to go, away from the kitchen or any of that. It's literally right here, dead center of everything, as you can tell. Now, here is another feature of this home that I really want to point out. Now, they have it set up almost as if it's a game room, pool table, game. But if I had to assume, you can kind of set this up as a formal dining room if you wanted to. So many different options that you could have here. But a gorgeous room, gorgeous flooring. So much about this home I love. Plenty of windows for natural light. You do have French doors. I'm a huge fan of French doors. Now, this home does have these massive sliding doors, and I would take you out there, but for some reason, I can't figure out how to open them. There's a lock over here, and it won't unlock for me, but you do have a patio, which the flooring carries out into the patio, so that's pretty neat. It has a ceiling fan to be able to withstand this Texas heat, this light. It is an incredible space. Again, an incredible home to be able to host family. Now we are entering the master bedroom, and again, pretty good sized bedroom, if you will. If I had to say, that's probably a queen size bed, but the flooring from out there carries into here. I really like this light fixture that they have in here. They do have what looks to be a wooden beam. But all this, again, more windows, so much natural light that this house has to offer, and it is incredible. You have French doors leading into the bathroom, and this bathroom, again, is like the rest of the house, incredible. So much space, not like a normal, bathroom where you have to squeeze by each other. I really like this bathtub. Good place, I like it. And then over here, you have a place where she would be able to do her makeup. You have a walk-in closet. Then you have your shower. And then over here would be another walk-in closet. So overall, beautiful home, has so much to offer for you and your family. And again, here in Audubon, this is the first model home that I plan on taking you in here, because it just has so much to offer. And I forgot to mention, it does have a fireplace, natural gas fireplace, but it has so much to offer, and I really love this home, and that's why I started out with it. So from here, let's go ahead and jump over. Let's talk about some amenities. Now you want to know a little bit about the community. Well, Audubon has only been in development for the last few years, and it is in the very early stages. Now, some short, quick facts about Audubon is that the community, when it's all said and done, will have between 4,500 and 5,000 homes spread out throughout 7 different sections. Right now, they are still building in section 1, 2, and 3. Section 1 is almost completely finished, but section 2 has a long ways to go, and section 3 has even longer ways to go. Now, with that being said, the amenities that Audubon will have has not been built yet. And a lot of times people are very skeptical about that, because like, well, what if the developer doesn't build them? Well, the track record of this developer, who is also the developer who built Harper's Preserve in Conroe, Texas, did the same exact thing in Harper's Preserve, and he held true to his word, and he built the amenities. So currently I am standing at what will be one of the 3 amenity center here in Audubon. And right now it is just levered dirt. You got some roadways because they are getting ready to start building the amenities. But some of the amenities that this community will have throughout all 7 sections and all 5,000 homes, there will be 3 different amenity centers in total. In this amenity center, they will have a resort style pool, and they have already got a few, but throughout the community, there will be some a few pocket parks placed throughout the community. There's already a few. I've seen 2 or 3 as I've been driving through the neighborhood. But again, as you can tell, there's just so much space out here to build and to be able to spend on amenities. So I really do think they are going to hold true to their word and build exactly what they are telling us they're going to build. Now, one of the things I really like about this community, as I walk out through here, you can tell that there's nothing but trees. Tall, just really tall pine trees, lush pine trees, if you will. But that's something they did really well when they came in here and they developed the neighborhood. They didn't just come in here and knock down all of these trees. They knocked down some, but not all of them. And it's just, and they're not just trees, they're really dense, really heavy, dense trees. So they kept that side of the community, the nature side of the community, which I found really neat, because when everything is done and everything has been built, they will have a total of, from my understanding, 7 walking trails, which will connect the different sections throughout Audubon. So that way, if you've got friends that live over in section 2 and you're in section 3, all you have to do is get on your bike or, walk or run over to that section, and you will have access to those sections through their walking trails. Which is why all of these trees that you see out here is very important, because I don't know about y'all, but I like to be outside. I like to walk. I also like the nature aspect of life. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the next model home. So I'm in the next model home here in Audubon. This home was built by Smith Douglas Homes, and they're not a very common builder here in the Houston area, but they are in a few neighborhoods. But in this home, they have a lot of great features that I really want to show you. So at the front of the house here, you have the front door, which, unlike the other homes that I've showed you, this door is frosted, so you can't see through it other than a few shadows. But from the front door, this is your view. And this home is 2 stories. But to the left here, you have an office, which is set up with the sales agent stuff, but it does have French doors, and it's a pretty good size office, and these ceilings are absolutely huge. I don't even want to try to take a guess at how tall these ceilings are. So once you go from there to the right, you do have the laundry area, which this is a much smaller area compared to the other homes that we have looked at. So over here would be the dining room. It's built as if it's its own separate section of the home, which I like. They added small features in this home that make it feel very unique. Kind of like this, they put, it's ended into, the walls ended, it pushed back some to add a special unique feel. I don't actually know what it would be called, but I like it. Natural light comes through, normal size windows, nothing too special. These ceilings are about 10 feet tall. But as you go throughout the house, you come into the main living area. Now, as you can tell, you got your living room over here, you got your kitchen over here, you got another small like breakfast area over here. And one of the things that I am a big fan of is being able to host, being able to have family. And this home is not as big as the other homes that I have showed you, but it's content, it's quaint. And I could definitely host, maybe not as many people in the other homes, but I could definitely host in this house. I could see, laying food out here on this island, which is a pretty good sized island. It does have, a spot here where you can put some bar stools, be able to, eat breakfast. That way, if it's just, you can put the kids there or the husband and wife or whatever the case may be. But it does have a undermount sink with no divider, which I have told y'all I like. This also has a 5-burner stove, which I really wish I had, but we're not going to talk about that. The cabinets in this home are a little bit less than the others, but it's kind of anticipated when you're talking about the mid $200,000 range. Yes, you heard me right. You could be in this home or in a home similar to this. Yes, you heard me right. You could be in one of this builder's homes for, starting at the mid $200,000 range. And that's really, nice. Now, and this model, it does come with a fireplace. I would probably like to assume that this is an upgrade that you cannot get in all of their floor plans, but it is an option. So here's just one good look at the overall space that you have here. Now let's head to the master and see what it has, what it holds for us. So right here in the master, as you walk in, first thing you see are these 2 massive windows. Got like a little, I don't even know what to call this. It's got like a little place here that you can sit, or I don't even know what to call it, to be honest. But it's, massive windows. They are pushed back some. That offers a lot of natural light. This is a huge bed. This is a king size bed. And again, you still have plenty of room. 10-foot tall ceilings. Then you have the master bathroom. Now again, much smaller home than the other homes that I have been showing you, but still a decent size. You got your shower. It is a little bit extended. You got some space here to, store your linen. You got your walk-in closet. Now, I was kind of surprised at how big this walk-in closet was compared to the rest of the house. So pretty large closet, lots of room to store your stuff. You got your bathroom. Then here is your sinks. You got a place for, someone to do the makeup. But overall, pretty nice house. Now, there is another bathroom right here for your guests. So that way when you're hosting your Thanksgiving dinners, you have a place for them to use the restroom. Now, let's head upstairs. As I did say, this is a 2-story home, which I'm not a huge fan of. I live in a 1-story. Steps are not my thing. But when you first walk up the stairs, you are greeted with a pool table, loft area. I can see this being used a lot of times for, playrooms, game rooms. They got, a little chair set up over here as if you can sit up here and spend quality time together. Now this model home does have a media room, and it does have a step up, so it bears higher than down here. But again, pretty good sized room. No windows. It has one light. And then if you come over here, you have another secondary bedroom, which again, I did say that this home has 5 bedrooms. Now, like I told y'all earlier, I am 6 feet tall, and this bed is probably about a full, and there is plenty of room for me in here. I do like the ceilings, how it goes up to 10 feet. Now, over here another bedroom. Now this bedroom seems a little bit bigger than the other one we was just in. Closet's a good size, but overall good size. Bedroom they got. The theme is definitely unique in here. A lot of pink. Not my style, but again, pretty good size room. As you can tell, I can't even touch the bed, and I'm not even close to the door. So now over here is another bedroom, still, you know, same size as the pink room we was just in. And I really like how they have it set up. You know, if you got you've got boys, you know, they need a lot of room to play, and this offers just that, as you can tell. And I like the theme they got in here, very boy like, mechanic wise. And here is their closet, pretty good sized closet. I would definitely say it is enough for a child. They do have a bathroom up here with dual vanities, which you don't see a lot of. Here is their bath and toilet. So that is the upstairs. And if you like this home, you know, go ahead and put down in the comments what your favorite part of this house was. And yeah, like I said, beautiful home. A lot of great things about it. But I want to show you the back porch before we move on to the schools. When I walk out here, it does have a covered patio, and a large covered patio too. And that's a lot of times in this price range, what I see is they either don't have a covered patio, or they do have a covered patio and it's not this big, so it's not large enough for you to put patio furniture out here, or it's not big enough to put a grill out here. But overall, you know, just like the patio, this yard is absolutely massive, and plenty of room for the kids to get out here and play. But enough here, let's go ahead and let's jump on into the schools. Okay, so you want to know about the schools right here in Audubon. This community is zoned to Magnolia ISD, and if you haven't already done your school research, I encourage you to use niche.com to, you know, form your own opinion about Magnolia ISD. But it is rated an A school district. But something very unique about this community is this. I am currently standing right here in Audubon Park, which is section 2 of this community. As you can tell behind me, right here is one of the entrances to all of the homes that's set over there. But if you turn around and you look, right here is going to be where the elementary school is going to be for this community. Now, it is still under construction, and they have a estimated finish time, I was told, around the end of this year. So if you move right here to Audubon, you can, and have, you know, little kiddos, you can expect them to go right here to this elementary school. But that's not it. That's not all. I mean, this is not the only school that they plan on constructing. They will construct not only this elementary school, but they will also construct the intermediary school, and the junior high school as well. The only school that they will not have right here in Audubon is the high school, which your kids will go to Magnolia High School. So I found that very neat. You know, that they're building it right here in the community. So if you have kids and they want to go and they're going to the school, you know, you can walk them to school and it's a short, you know, bike ride down here, whatever the case may be. But really neat. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, give it a comment your favorite part of this video. But if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and click this video right here. You are going to enjoy it. It is another one of my favorite communities up in Conroe, Texas. But until next time, I'll catch you later.